are trying to be gamblers. Sydney, tell us how we can win, man. What's the bet of the week this week, man?
I've been talking about it, so I think I got to bet it. So, and just to recap, last week I did say Zach Ertz to be the first touchdown scorer, and if Philly had got the ball first, he was the first touchdown. Unfortunately, they got the ball second. The other team had already scored. But man, if I had called that one, that would have been great. Anyway, this week the Browns don't have anybody playing offense. They don't have a pulse.
Yeah.
So they're playing the Broncos, who are a low-scoring team. The Browns, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think the bet is bet the under on the spread. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a lot of points scored in this game. The over-under is at 42.5. So just to break it down, what the over-under is, it's the combined point total with both teams. So whatever at the end of the game, however many points are scored by both teams, you add it up. Whether it's over or under the point total that the books have established beforehand is what you bet. So right now it's 42.5. I really see this game being like 14-3,
Right.
10-7. Like, I mean, I don't see it being high scoring. I mean, if it's high scoring, I don't know who scores, and that's my issue. So I think it's going to be a real high-scoring game. To get over 42.5, it'd have to be like 24-20 or 28-17. It's got to be way higher up there. So I don't see that happening. I think keeping it simple, just betting that the total score is going to be under 42.5 is the way to go. That's where I'm going.
Nice. Shout out to James Zhao, one of the guys who's been watching us the last couple of weeks. He actually shot us a question. Pretty interesting. Trade D-Hop for Jefferson, ?
Just straight across? D-Hop for Jefferson?
Yeah.
That's what he says.
I keep D-Hop.
Yeah. In my opinion, D-Hop's the guy. I like Murray. When I break it down this way, I like the quarterback in Arizona more than I like the quarterback in Minnesota. Now, I think Jefferson has less competition when it comes to getting the ball, arguably.
Right.
But
because Thielen gets the
ball, and then really there's not much else. Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. Whereas in Arizona, you got Rondale Moore, Christian Kirk, AJ Green, now Zach Ertz. So there's a lot to go around there. But D-Hop, I like their offense more consistently than I like the Vikings offense.
Gotcha. All right, got another one for you. My guy Nathan Snell said, should I trade Galladay?
Yeah, if you can trade him.
Sure.
I think.
If somebody will take him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What do you
more like right.
I'm not
trade
sure
for
what
a kicker, man. So don't.
I mean, if you can get, I would if you could get something for him, because I think Sterling Shepard's the number one guy there. Kadarius Toney, if he's healthy, looks like the number two, and then Galladay. So, and it's not a pass-heavy offense that can sustain three receivers. So,
yeah,
that's my opinion.
Agreed.
Jones is your quarterback.
And also just
Danny Pennies, when he's your quarterback, you cannot trust that guy. James Zhao said, all right, pick up Michelle, C. Davis, Pollard, Jones Jr., Shepard, Waddell, Kirk, Moore, or Boyd. A lot of names.
All right. So,
a lot of names. And what's he asking?
It just says pick up. So I'm trying to. Are you just picking up one person? And is it? I mean, I guess it's got to be long term because a couple of those are on a bye this week. I don't know. I guess I'll rank them in the order I would pick them up. Maybe make it easier. So I think Sterling Shepard is my top because he gets the most targets. Jalen Waddle. Probably after that.
That's where I would have started.
And then probably Corey Davis, just because he's like the top target there. I'm assuming that's Sony Michel.
I think so.
So the rest of them, I think, split too much. So I like Jones Jr. a lot. He seems to be Trevor Lawrence's favorite target, but they're just not very good, so it's hard to say him. It's tough. Pollard's a backup. I mean, he'll get you points if you need somebody occasionally, but he's never going to be a guy that gets you more than 15 with Zeke healthy. Is that DJ Moore or Rondell? Sorry, Rondell Moore.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Rondell Moore.
It's gotta be Rondell Moore.
DJ Moore definitely would be in there.
Yeah, Rondell Moore and Christian Kirk are. I mean, they have a chance to go.
It's Eli Mitchell from San Francisco.
From Elijah Mitchell for the Niners.
Yeah,
he's probably the best running back, I would think. Out of, him or Pollard, I would definitely take Elijah Mitchell. And then, I wouldn't touch Boyd right now. Tyler Boyd's got a lot of talent, but he's not. Burrow's not looking at him.
Nice target, yep.
Chase is taking all those targets.
Yeah, can't. I can't. Tyler Boyd's talented, but I wouldn't touch him. Kirk and Moore, I think. If you can combine them into one player, that's a great player. But they just take turns, so you don't know which one's going to go off. So I think it's too hard because if one goes off, the other one is a 0 or a 2-point game. So it's really hard to say there. Yeah, I think I go Shepard, Waddle, Davis, Elijah Mitchell, Jones. That's where I'm going. It's a lot of breakdown. But
a lot of names, right?
If you can follow it all, that's how I would do it.
Only thing I do different is I'd flip Waddle. I would pick him up first
over Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, just the Tua connection with him. He's going to get the targets. So I know that doesn't always mean he's going to produce, but hey, if it gets in his hands, he'll be gone.
I agree. Just for my argument, Sterling Shepard's only been healthy for 3 full games. In those 3 games, he's had 9 targets, 10 targets, and 14 targets. Fantasy points has had 24, 17, and 17. Shepard produces when he's plays the game. He's tucked away on this very bad Giants team with a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's who Dimes looks for anytime. So he gets all the catches.
God.
Yeah, but the best ability is availability.
Exactly.
Hey,
he's got to be able to play.
You're not wrong.
Very true. Very true. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, James, for doing that. Thank you, Nate, for hitting us up with the questions. Definitely hit us up with your questions. We will definitely be asking week by week, so you can definitely talk to us because it's getting to crunch time, ladies and gentlemen, where you need to know there's a lot of stuff going on. We got one more for you. Said, I am getting Ridley giving up AB full PPR. Would you take it?
I wouldn't. We talked about it earlier. AB's turning in. I mean, the talent of AB is too good. Ridley's really good, but the Bucs offense is better. And we were talking about last week with the emergence of Kyle Pitts. We really think that's going to steal a lot of Ridley's targets.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Ridley's good. He's still going to be great. But with the emergence of Kyle Pitts and Matt Ryan not being as good as Tom Brady, straight up, that's why I take AB. Because I think AB – so it's weird because they have those 3 starters, AB, Godwin, and Evans. But I think it's AB and either Godwin or Evans every week. Mm-hmm. Those are the 2 that flip-flop. AB kind of is always going to get his 4 to 7 catches and a deep shot. So whereas Evans and Godwin kind of switch off who's going to be the main guy that week. It's weird, but that's how I see it. And so I like AB more. It's tough, but that's
like you said, we talked about that last week. I expect Pitts to really continue to produce, and obviously that's going to eat into Ridley's numbers. But Tom Brady's affinity for Antonio Brown, I think, is the real trump card in this. Like you said, he always looks for it. Has AB had has he had a single game so far this year where he didn't get at least one scoring opportunity, whether he got it or not? But, I mean, Tom always looks for him, especially with Gronk. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So you just have to look at who's the quarterback. Do you pick Brady or Matt Ryan? You obviously pick Tom Brady. And AB, since that one game in New England, they've had a wonderful connection.
Yep.
And I feel like Tom Brady's just doing this to stick it to everybody who said AB can't play anymore.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Really not much to add.
We don't have to talk about how 3 years ago, Le'Veon, AB, they were all with you, man. Connor was there a couple years later than that. Man, is there any hope? Is Haskins the future?
No.
These are questions for
Matt Corral. Ask your SEC.
Hey.
I do have one more question.
Oh, yeah.
I have one more question. You got time?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no. Don't have time. Don't have time. We're done. All right?
It's
This is
gonna be
ridiculous.
great until you lose in the first week of the playoffs.
There we go. That's right.
And I hope you're letting Green Bay.
Hey.
Right. I would be right there.
Sid knows that I am not a delusional Cowboys fan. I am probably one of the most critical Cowboys fans there is. But I am telling you guys, I do love what we got going on this year. I know we have an easy schedule. However, the way we're playing the schedule has me pretty excited. And I have decided that I'm all in. I'm on board. I'm going to ride this train as far as it takes me. I may never see another Cowboys Super Bowl in my life, but I'm going to enjoy this year.
I'm just sorry your heart's going to be broken the end of the year.
God, I feel for you. I do. Hey, this is Let's Talk Fantasy Football, not Let's Talk Dallas Cowboys. We got to go ahead and go. Yo, I want to take this minute really quickly to thank Dalton Andrews for joining this show today, man. Appreciate it, man.
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
Definitely. Yeah, you have a green light. Yeah, you have a green light anytime you want to come back. No doubt about it. Hey, for me, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Sean Spencer, my guy, Mr. How About Them Cowboys, David Wright, the guy down here standing watch over the steel curtain, Mr. Sidney Swinton. Hey, and my man, Dalton Andrews, right down here. Hey, we appreciate you joining us. For those of you that came, ask questions, everything like that, tune in next week. We will be back with you. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.
Go Pack, go.